Hi guys, so I got a request from somebody on Facebook who really wanted to see some simple, really fresh sides that you can do in the summertime, especially when you're entertaining. And I do that a lot. We have a gorgeous pool, and today, for example, I'm having my in-laws come over. So one of my main goals when I have people come over is anything that I can prepare in advance is the way to go. So I wanted to share with you my cold green bean and feta salad, and hopefully you can bring this to a picnic one day or make it next weekend when you're having friends and family over, and you'll see really how simple it is and the benefit of doing it ahead of time. So I've already got a little bit going on here, but if you could see this, what you need is a pound of any type of green bean. They can be they should be fresh, not canned. But I like those really skinny, slender green beans, and I like to leave the ends on. That's a personal preference. You could definitely take the ends off. And what you're going to do is you're going to get a pot of water, salt the water, bring it to a heavy boil, and then you're going to throw these little green beans in there and kind of watch them dance around in the bubbles. And when they're finished, it'll only be about 2-3 minutes. You take them out and you throw them in some ice water. Shock it, stop the cooking, because you want to have that crunch. You hear that? Crunchy. Okay? And then dry them off and throw them in a bowl. I have cherry tomatoes. Now these are from my garden, so you can use any variety you want. The red, the yellow, orange, a medley if you want to get real fancy. So about like a cup of those, which is a good full handful if you're going out to pick from your garden. Cut them in half, throw those in there. And we have some red onion chopped up. I say about 1/4 cup, 2 tablespoons to 1/4 cup, depending on how much onion flavor you like. And also in here I have my feta cheese, which I'm obsessed with. I put it in a lot of my salads, and that's about a cup of feta. Okay, so that's what I have going on so far. And now we're going to make the dressing. In here is 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. I really like the red wine vinegar in this type of salad because it's so light and fresh. It kind of marries well with the cheeses and the different flavors, the sweetness of the tomatoes, and it picks up that hint of salt that we're going to add later, the salt and pepper, and it really makes for just a nice light, traditional kind of like Italian green bean salad feel. So we have the red wine vinegar, the olive oil, and there is about a large clove of garlic in there. 1 to 2 cloves is fine. And now we're going to chop up some fresh basil. Again, from my garden. You only need about 2 or 3 leaves, and I'm going to show you how to chiffonade the basil. Let me see if I can do this here without knocking stuff over. This is a super simple technique that actually makes things look really fancy. So let me get a board. Okay, so you got a board. You're going to take your leaves here, nothing special to them, okay, line them all up. You're going to flip them upside down, and from the stem side, roll it as tight as you can, kind of like you're making a basil cigar, if you will. Okay, so you're left with this cute little rolled up basil cigar, and then you're going to take your knife and make small cuts right across it. Make sure your knife goes all the way through. Just keep looking out for those fingers, okay? And when you're done, you have these cute little ribbons, okay? And that's called a chiffonade. So you're going to take that, throw it right in your dressing. I like to use these little containers or mason jars to mix it up. Let me get the lid to this. Okay. We're going to add some pepper. Now, I do everything freehand, guys. I really don't measure out too much, but I'd say that's about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay. And 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of salt. Depends. Everybody has a different flavor profile that they really like. So I hate when recipes give that exact salt that you need, because that's really not, that's not life. That's not realistic. Everybody likes things a little different. So, all right, lid on, shake it up, sing your favorite song, do your kitchen dance, get your stress out from the kids. Okay. Take it off, ready to go. Okay. We're gonna pour this on here like so. I love to just give it a quick little taste. Okay. Very good. Let's bring this over here. Tongs, I can't get through my cooking day without them. And you're just gonna kind of gently fold the salad like so. Mix it all up. Make sure you get from the bottom. Let me change this so you guys can see here. Sorry, I'm not a professional. But how good is that already starting to look and come together? Okay. So we're just gonna mix, mix, mix. Now, the beauty of this salad truly is it can be eaten cold right out of the fridge. It can be eaten room temperature. Like I said, perfect for barbecues, picnics, all that good stuff. I'm making a ham on the grill tonight, which I may show you. We'll see how that goes. You know, I love my grill. So all my sides need to be ready, because we're going to be like in the pool. We're having fun. We're having drinks. We got the music going. Nobody wants to be in here getting this stuff ready when you have guests. So it's all about working smarter, not harder. Right, Lauren? All right. So this could probably be mixed a little more, but I don't want to keep you guys here too long. So you could start to see how beautiful and fresh this salad looks. Okay. It's got the hint of the onion, the creaminess of the feta, that sweet burst from the cherry tomatoes, the crunch from the string beans. Like, what more could you ask for? So it accompanies everything. Chicken, fish, ham, like I said. What you're going to do, you'll put some saran wrap on this, you'll stick it in the fridge, and you'll leave it there for as long as you need to. Definitely an hour, 2 hours, you know, minimum. And when you're ready to go, bring it out, put it in a pretty serving bowl, and everybody thinks you really did something super special and it was so easy. Now, something I like to do, this is what I call the wow factor. Let me see if I can find them. Almonds. So I did not toast these yet, so I'm not going to throw them in. But basically what you're going to want to do is put a half a cup to a cup of almonds on a baking sheet. Put the oven on around 400, and you're going to toast them just for 5 minutes. You can also do this in a skillet, but you really have to watch that. And what it does is it wakes up the nut, it wakes up all the oils inside the almond, and really gets them, you know, feeling fresh, and brings out a whole new flavor. Could you do it raw? Sure, but it's just kind of fun to toast them. You'll also sprinkle that in there right before you serve it, and everybody they'll go nuts. Crunchy, salty, tangy. It's got it all. Another fun twist you can do, a little bit of Dijon mustard in the dressing, maybe like a tablespoon. I like to do that too. And for your little herb mix up, if you want to change up and instead of doing basil, mint and string beans, and mint and peas is a really nice combination. Maybe use a shallot instead of an onion, but just have fun with it. You could put anything in it that you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and keep sending me messages. Let me know what you want to see, and I'm of course sharing things as I think about them. And hope you all have a good day. Bye.